Long ago, in the rolling hills of Canaan, Jacob built his home and tended his growing flocks. But inside his household there was quiet sorrow. Leah, his first wife, could see that Jacob's heart was drawn more toward her sister Rachel. Though she was faithful and kind, Leah often felt unseen. Yet God saw what others overlooked. In time, Leah gave birth to a son. Holding the tiny child close, she whispered, "Surely now my husband will love me," and she named him Reuben. Another son followed Simeon, then Levi, and then Judah. With each child, Leah felt the gentle reminder that she was not forgotten. God had blessed her with life and purpose. Rachel, however, watched from a distance. She longed for a child of her own, and her waiting felt heavy. Year after year passed, and still her arms were empty. In her desperation, she asked Jacob to have children through her servant Bilhah. Soon, Bilhah bore Dan and Naphtali. Not to be outdone, Leah gave her servant Zilpah to Jacob, and Gad and Asher were born. The household bustled with laughter, crying babies, and the pounding of little feet. Still, the ache between the sisters remained a mixture of rivalry, hope, and longing. God continued to remember Leah. She later bore Issachar and Zebulun, and a daughter named Dinah. The once quiet tents were now alive with the energy of a growing family. Then, at last, God remembered Rachel. One morning, after years of tears and prayers, Rachel held her own son in her arms. Overwhelmed with joy, she named him Joseph, saying, "May the Lord add another to me." Her waiting had not been in vain. What no one fully realized at the time was that these 12 boys would one day become the fathers of the tribes of Israel, a nation with a story far greater than sibling rivalry or household struggles. Through love and pain, waiting and blessing, God was weaving a promise that would endure for generations. And in that busy camp, beneath the wide desert sky, the future of a people had quietly begun.